You've seen the border between the US and Canada on a map. It's that perfectly straight line running across the top of the country. But if you actually go there, it isn't invisible, and it isn't even a straight line. If you fly a drone over the border, you'll see this, a 20-foot wide gap cut through the trees that stretches for thousands of miles. It's called the slash, and the story of why we keep cutting it and how we completely messed up the math is one of the weirdest things in geography. Back in 1818, the US and Britain decided the border should just follow the 49th parallel, a nice, clean, mathematical line. Simple, right? Except they had to actually find that line in the real world. They sent teams of surveyors into the wilderness with nothing but compasses and the stars. They were supposed to place markers exactly on the 49th parallel. They failed. Miserably. Because of the terrain and the tools they had, the surveyors zigzagged. They put markers hundreds of feet off target. By the time we had satellites and GPS, we realized the border was a mess of wonky angles. But instead of fixing it, the two countries basically said, close enough. They agreed that the border is wherever those original, slightly wrong markers are. So the straight border is actually a jagged zigzag of over 900 individual lines. And then there's the slash. The law says that for the entire length of the border, there has to be a 10-foot no-touching zone on either side. That means every single year, the International Boundary Commission spends millions of dollars sending crews into the middle of nowhere just to chop down trees. They do this in places where literally no one lives. They spend millions just to keep a line visible that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
But the real victims are the people who live in the mistakes. Take Point Roberts, Washington. It's a tiny piece of land that sits south of the 49th parallel, but it's attached to Canada. The only way to get there from the US is to drive through Canada for 45 minutes. During the pandemic, the town was effectively a prison because the border was closed. We think of borders as these fixed scientific truths, but the US-Canada border is proof that the world is actually just defined by where a tired guy in the 1800s decided to stop for the night and plant a pole. Geography isn't about the lines we draw, it's about how we live with the mistakes.